Welcome to the Moody View, and this is Martin Moody coming to you from Hainan Island, Haitang Bay to be precise. I'm here for the opening of the CDF Mall, China Duty Free Mall, part of the extraordinary CITS Group Corporation Haitang Bay Duty Free Shopping Complex, which celebrated its grand opening just a few hours ago. Now, this is a red letter day, to say the least, for China Duty Free, for the whole China travel retail industry, and in fact I think a new statement of what is possible in the global duty-free industry. I'm standing here in this extraordinary building. Well, it's really two buildings resembling a giant begonia flower, and you'll see just over my head this extraordinary superstructure that links the two sides, the two buildings, that are packed with an array of the world's leading luxury and premium brands. So we'll just pan around here and I'm going to take you inside. It's day one, September 1. Here you'll see all the floral accolades saluting CDF's achievement in opening here. Just look across in the distance, there's a giant walkway that links the two buildings. Absolutely beautiful architecture. You'll see big names all around me. There's Burberry in the distance, a stunning Gucci duplex store just inside, the only duplex store to date, and boy is that doing phenomenal business. So I'm going to give you just a short walk through the ground level on this side of the mall, and you'll just witness, I guarantee, levels of business that you would not have thought possible. So we're walking in now. I'll have to shout once I get in to make myself heard above the clamour, as Louis Vuitton will be opening soon, I believe early New Year. So all its hoardings are in place. Let's go inside. Where to start? Well, let's start with Gucci. As I said, a duplex store, accessible from both levels. We'll just pan around here and you'll see quite a queue formed. It's mid-afternoon here on September 1, not peak period by any means for CDF here on Hainan Island, but the levels of business that are being done today on day one are phenomenal, probably double the level that the company was expecting. So as I said, Vuitton to open in the near future, and you'll see it's right adjacent to another great house, Cartier. There's Zegna over there in the background, and other names, Tod's if you can make it out, and Dolce & Gabbana opening soon. So what lies here beyond this information area I'll show you in a moment. If we just pan above, you'll see the second and third levels. Everything on the first two levels is run by CDF. On the top level, it has concessioned out a number of specialist and local outlets. But this is just a lineup of the world's greatest brand names. Let's just go in on the floor guide, and you can see the two buildings there in front of you in the begonia flower shape. It's a very beautiful building. And there's just some of the big names that you can expect to see. course, all this business and all these brands is all down to the creation by the Chinese government and the local government here in Hainan of the offshore duty-free shopping policy in 2011 that allows mainland travelers to come to the island and to buy duty-free goods up to the value of 8,000 renminbi. It's been an extraordinary success story. It's really transformed the duty-free industry in China and arguably in Asia and the world. There's been nothing quite like it, simply, that the industry's seen. I'll just take you around a few of the boutiques. There's Burberry, beautiful boutique. Look at the crowd formed outside. There is serious business going on in there. You can see this grand central space that takes some of the pressure out of the environment. The stores are so crowded that it's quite nice to seek some relief out here. But if they're crowded, that's what they call a quality problem to have. And I was just speaking to the CDF chairman a moment ago, and he was saying he was very encouraged and very proud of what CDF has managed to do here. This coach, again, queues forming. Last time I visited here was during the Vendors Conference in March 2013. This was a giant construction site. And many of the vendors at that time just didn't see how it was possible to put together a project of this scale and this sophistication in such a short time. Well, CDF's done it. It's someplace. I'll let the pictures tell the story of the Chanel boutique. Look at those crowds. It's like Boxing Day sale at Harrods in London. And it's not anywhere near peak season here in Hainan. I'll take you over to some of the other beauty brands. Lancôme. Barbara Lavernos must look at this and be smiling with delight. Look at those crowds. It's actually a problem for CDF. It surprised them, this business, even with this greatly enhanced space they've got here. They're struggling to just keep up with demand. It's a great problem to have, as I said, and what they'll do is put in more points of sale and bring in more stock. But they'll get around those problems, no doubt. Today is opening days go, and it couldn't have gone much better. The range of brands is very impressive, isn't it? And the execution of the individual boutiques, very nice indeed. For example, YSL, I really like that. Vivid as you could imagine. And again, doing wonderful business. I've been past here 2 or 3 times today already, and it's been consistently busy. Let's see if we can take you around past some familiar brands. I'll take you to the Estée Lauder boutique, and if I can get anywhere near it, you'll see what I mean about what a phenomenon has been created here in Haitang Bay. There's so much going on around me, I'm having to miss a lot out, but just trying to give you some of the flavor, not just of the brands and the in-store environment, but of the consumer frenzy, you could almost call it, that this store has attracted. There's Salwasu, the Korean brand that's very popular with Chinese consumers, as all the Korean retailers know to their benefit, and that's also doing very good business. Just in front of me, yet another example of the beautiful architecture in this building that brings in so much natural light and creates a very pleasant central environment. Givenchy in front of me. Again, you'll get a feeling for the crowds. Has the travel retail world seen anything like this? I suspect not. Clinique. I'm sure Olivier Botry, head of travel retail at the Estée Lauder companies, will be a very pleased man when he sees these shots. Now here's Estée Lauder. Okay, let's just move around the back of this particular queue. It won't be the only one, I can tell you. See if we can have a little look inside the store. Keeping up with stock replenishment must be a tremendous challenge.